Yeah. Hello, folks. A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whomever been watching a different sort of time period. I literally welcome you all to this another video session. So probably we'll be having a discussion about what is Active Directory, what sort of it's a complete guide, or you can say we can say like a comprehensive, detailed guide where we will be having all the things regarding what actually Active Directory is. So what sort of information we are been gathering, or we can say what sort of information you have to study, or what sort of information you have to learn. All the sort of things we'll be having in this video, so please watch the video till the end, get the update and study well, folks. So see, basically whenever someone tries to have their presence in my channel, they definitely get in backstep. Why? The thing is here is that most of the contents are educational, so maximum of the students are even, or maximum of the viewers who are actually interested, that never and ever going to watch these kind of stuffs, or you can say these kind of contents. They basically prefer like vlogging, like daily hurdles, I can say fooding, or you can even say interesting facts, or you can say horror. Okay, so those sort of things are the most craziest part in this 2024 channel growth, right? So basically, yeah, see, definitely there is a sort of things everyone have, there is sort of mindset everyone have, there is sort of dedication everyone have. So I actually want to follow that, and I hope my viewers who are, or my subscribers who have done that, and really thankful for all of them, for even not even for doing subscription, but even for giving some support. Okay, to make it more viral. Okay, so it will definitely becomes a plus point, right? So let us begin the session about a guide to Active Directory security, or we can even say a comprehensive guide to Active Directory security also, we can even say. So in which we'll be covering the exploitation, detection, mitigation strategies. So what sort of things we have to gain, what sort of things we have to study, all the things we'll be covering in detail. So it will be in some parts, right? In every video, I can say every video of mine will be in parts, such that you will not be getting bored, right, with a long, very long contents. So definitely we'll be having a study on this. So what sort of things we'll be covering in this is all about the content which I have showed. One is introduction. The next part will be covering about the attack techniques, right, like uses of alternative authentication methods, T1550. Then after attack technique 2, that is all about Kerber roasting. Okay, then we have a golden ticket attack, DC shadow attack. Okay, then after ASREP roasting, LDAP injection attack. Okay, or then after PITI pitopum, pitopum LTLM relay attack on an Active Directory certified services, or ADCS, I can even say, right? So those all the parts, those all the things will be covering in details. So you will be very interestingly will watching about this, and you will definitely get an interesting about interest about how the things are happening, and what sort of strategies you have to follow, what sort of mitigation steps you have to follow. Okay, such that you will be getting an understanding regarding the things. So please watch the video, folks. I personally request you. Okay, so about all about introduction. So what actually introduction says about, let me say in a very brief about we'll be having in this introduction part, we'll be covering what actually Active Directory is, how actually it works, what sort of importance it has. So let us begin. Okay, so when we discuss about Active Directory, right, so when it is introduced, okay, when it is introduced, so whenever Active Directory, in the sense whenever some Windows operating system launches, then definitely it should must and should have an AD, right, where it contains all the users details, or you can say domain controller, which basically gathers all the details, where it stores in an AD, right? So this is how actually the exact blueprint I have even said, or exact follow path we have even I have said. So when we discuss in details, right, so an Active Directory which basically or you can say introduced with Windows 2000. Okay, so has become an integral part for the modern organization as well, I can even say. Why? Because it serves as a backbone to the infrastructure, and about 90 to 99% of the Fortune 1000 companies basically have Active Directory services as well. So when we discuss about the Active Directory, is a widely used organization, but in a very simple word, or in its simplicity and like a centralized management approach. Okay, if you start saying, it is an attractive solution for businesses, as it may as it may be easier for an employee to access the resources and the application with a single set of credential. So with increasing productivity and also the efficiency, right? Additionally, it centralizes the management structure, right? So and also provides a single point of control for IT administrator to gain to remediate the actions, or to follow any sort of difficulties they basically follow, right? So so sort of things basically provided by AD, Active Directory, so allowing them to manage the user computer and access to the resources in a very one single go in one single place. So however, due to its widespread use and architectural limitation, Active Directory becomes a liberty in the events of security breaches. Okay, becomes a priority target for adversary or threat actors seeking to elevate, okay, privileges, infect multiple systems, and also to launch devastating attacks such as data exfiltration, full system compromise, and even we say ransomware, right? So those all parts basically covers into this. So the biggest challenge in recovery after an AD breach, including the including we can say identifying the sources, okay, determining the extent of damages, and also creating a secure new environment according to the Verizon 2022 business data breach investigation report. Okay, as we all know that 80% of the breach, right, comes from the external agents. Okay, as per the IBM 2021 report, or cost of breach report, as per that. So where we can say that a hacker or a threat actor or an adversary, okay, can hide within your network up to 277 days before detection, okay, even posing a significant threat. Okay, so the widespread use and easy of access to resources, like we can say for employees, okay, make it a challenging for organizations to retire outside the Active Directory. Okay, and it also adopt more secure alternative like Microsoft Azure AD. Okay, Microsoft Azure Active Directory AAD. Okay, the transition to AAD addresses some ADs, okay, limitation by by automating administrative tasks, okay, like we can say such as user managements, and the group membership, okay, membership assignment for improvement efficiency. Okay, however, the same security risk basically or still applies as an compromise for the identity infrastructure. Okay, so can have a devastating consequences. Okay, adversaries can also exploit the Microsoft endpoint manager, okay, to even move laterally from any from an Azure tenant, okay, to an open on-premise AD domain as well. So it creating a attack path, okay, between separate identity management environment. Okay, again I want to repeat this. The widespread use of EG of access to resources for employees make it challenging for even say we can say organization, right, to retire the outdated AD or Active Directory and adopt more secure alternative like Microsoft AAD and Microsoft Azure Active Directory, right? Then transition to AAD, okay, um, addresses some of the AD's limitation by automating the administrative tasks. Okay, such as even we can say user management and group membership assignment for improved the efficiency. Okay, moreover or somehow or however, the same security risk may still apply as an compromise. Okay, as a compromise of the identity infrastructure. even we can say, right? So can have a devastating consequences whenever an attacker or threat actor basically you know basically targets these kind of things, whether we can say AD or AD. Okay, so these basically comes into role when an adversity can compromise of an identity infrastructure, can have a devastating consequences. Okay, so adversary can also exploit Microsoft Endpoint Manager. Okay, to move laterally from an Azure tenant. Okay, to an on-premise AD control. Okay, or AD domain. Okay, creating a attack path between separate identity management environment as well. So the importance of active directory security cannot be overstated, folks. Why? Because see, when an organization must have prepared with a disaster recovery plan, right, and have an vigilant monitoring and stop attack before the system is corrupted, okay, or becomes irreversible, right? The choice between AD and AAD will largely depend on the needs and resources of the organization. Okay, when the risk of compromise remains regardless of choice, the security and the efficiency of the user use of Active Directory requires a clean understanding of the potential risk and the commitment to commitment to the security practices and also protocols. Okay, so I will not be taking much of your time, folks. In this video I have covered most of the things, like we can say introduction. Okay, so this part will be having in a very limited time, we'll be covering all the things like Active Directory 1 2 3. Okay, or the 7 to 8 videos in parts will be covering. So I personally request you, so please continue to watch that, but there will be a delay in posting the video, but still I will try my best to have the presence, and I will try my best to have you all ready to get an knowledge on Active Directory and what sort of things we have to follow in this. Okay, so till then, thanks for giving your precious time, folks. Thanks a lot.